We're all dreaming of these truly brilliant AI assistants, right? The ones that don't just talk to us, but actually do things for us. But that brings up a huge question. If these AI models are getting so smart, why do they still feel so clumsy when we ask them to do anything complex in the real world? Okay, let's get into it. I mean, you've totally felt this, right? You ask your AI to do something that seems pretty straightforward, like plan a trip with a few stops, or maybe analyze some data in a spreadsheet. And what happens? It gets confused, it makes stuff up, or it just gives up. It's this super common frustration, and it really shows the massive gap between how smart these AIs can think and their ability to actually act in the digital world. And it really boils down to this. The AI agents we have today are incredible conversationalists, but when it comes time to take action, they're clumsy. It's like they have the brain of a genius, but they're forced to work with their hands tied behind their back. Okay, so let's dig into why they're so clumsy. Right now, AI agents are basically forced to speak their actions in one of two really restrictive ways. On the one hand, you've got these simple text actions. Think of it like trying to order a complex meal in a foreign country using only a tiny tourist phrasebook, super limited. On the other hand, you have JSON actions, which is like filling out a very specific, very rigid government form for every single thing you want to do. Neither of these methods really allows for any creativity or flexibility or, complex logic. And wow, this picture just says it all, right? To figure out the cheapest country to buy a phone, the AI has to issue a separate, repetitive command for every single country. First, look up rates for Germany. Then, look up the price. Then, convert the tax. Then, do that entire song and dance all over again for Japan and on and on. It's so tedious, it's slow, and man, there are so many places for it to mess up. So, if that old way of communicating is so busted, what's a better way to let these super smart AIs actually do stuff? Well, some researchers asked a really simple but powerful question that led to a totally game-changing idea. Think about it. What's the one language these models already know inside and out? I mean, they've been trained on basically the whole internet, which includes billions and billions of lines of it. The answer, of course, is code. And that brings us to CodeAct. It's a new framework that completely flips the script. Instead of forcing the AI to use some clunky, custom-made language, CodeAct lets the AI's action just be a little piece of Python code. So this isn't just a new format, folks. This is a whole new paradigm. It's about letting the AI finally speak its native language. Okay, so remember that clunky to-do list from before? Now, take a look at the same task with this new approach. It's like night and day. Instead of that long, repetitive list, the AI just writes a simple little program. It makes a list of countries, uses a for loop to check all of them in one clean shot, and it stores the answers in variables. It's using real logic. It's thinking like a programmer, and that makes it so much more efficient and powerful. All right, so it looks cooler, it looks smarter, but does it actually work better? Oh yeah, the data from the research is crystal clear on this one. First up, the bottom line, success. Agents that use CodeAct are over 20% more likely to actually finish what you ask them to do compared to the old ways. That is a huge jump in reliability. It's the difference between an assistant that's kind of helpful and one you can actually depend on. And it's not just more successful, it's way more efficient. CodeAct agents needed about 30% fewer steps or interaction turns to get to the finish line. And fewer steps means it's faster, it costs less, and there are just fewer chances for things to go wrong. And these charts really drive the point home. What we're seeing here is that the smarter the AI model gets, like when you move up to something like GPT-4, the bigger the advantage of letting it speak code. The performance gap between the old way and the CodeAct way just gets wider and wider. Okay, but hang on. Those numbers are great, but they're not even the coolest part. The truly mind-blowing thing, the part that feels like it's straight out of a movie, is what happens when the AI makes a mistake. This is where we go beyond just being efficient and step into genuine autonomous problem solving. So just to follow this little story, because it's pretty amazing, the agent's goal is to train a machine learning model. So it writes some Python code to do it. But oops, the code has a bug. The program crashes and spits out an error message. Now, with the old methods, the agent would just be stuck, game over. But with CodeAct, the AI gets that error message back as feedback. It can literally read the error, understand what went wrong, and then write new code to fix its own mistake, all by itself. That is a massive step towards truly autonomous AI. So what does all this mean? What's the big picture here? Well, it's a total shift in how we should think about working with AI. We are moving way beyond just having a simple assistant. And this is really the why behind it all. Using code as an action isn't just a clever trick, it's a genuine superpower. It lets the AI tap into that massive library of programming knowledge it already has. It instantly unlocks thousands of powerful Python tools without anyone needing to build them. It's the key to that incredible self-debugging we just saw. And of course, it naturally understands complex things like loops and if-then logic, which is what you need to solve real-world problems. So really, here's the one big idea to take away. We're moving from giving an AI a super strict, rigid set of instructions, and instead, we're just handing it a massive toolbox, the entire Python ecosystem, and trusting it to figure out how to build what we asked for. It's the difference between a clumsy assistant and a true, capable teammate. And that leaves us with one last question, and it's really for you. This isn't just about building slightly better chatbots. This is about creating a whole new class of AI collaborators. So start thinking bigger. What complex problems would you solve? What new tools would you create if you had an AI partner that could not only write code for you, but could test it, debug it, and improve it all on its own? That's the future CodeAct is starting to build.